Well, to all the people who think it's too late to succeed in life because you didn't do what you're doing now, like in certain ways, like for my music and that, I used to hand around discs to church. There's about 4 or 5 church pastors that I always used to give them to, and I used to give them to about 4 or 5 different pubs too. And I did that, and I would take a CD if someone, like, you know, if it was like someone's birthday or something, and they were my friend, like they, you know, I would take a CD along. So I believed in not releasing anything onto the internet unless you get paid for it, and now it's like, well, I should have, you know, but at the same time, I make the most of what I got now, you know. And no, I haven't made any money out of it, but who knows, I might do. Meaning, I might bump into people when we do local gigs or whatever. But I'm not, how do you call it? I used to want to travel New Zealand, tour New Zealand and all this type of stuff, and tour the world. And, you know, so that stuff would still be nice. But it's not too late. You know, and once I pass this degree, which is going to take quite a while, they say, oh, you know, if you do an hour a day, it's going to, and then you pass the test. If you do an hour a day and you pass the test, you'll be done in 6 months. Well, that, you know, all the notes I'm taking, I'm wondering if it's hour of personal study or hour of their time of the book, of the, you know, because it's like 1 hour. From what I've been doing so far, it's like 1 hour, yeah, but then it takes me about 3 to 4 hours because of all the notes I'm taking, because I don't want to fail. And I'm not sure, because at the end of the module it says take test, and I'm not sure if you can go in and out at will, because I haven't asked them yet. But I'm just like, why not just gather the information? That's why it's taking 3 to 4 hours for me to get through one, because I'm taking all these notes. Now, setting up a habit takes a while, but once the habit's set, we're set, right? So the past 2 days I didn't do it, so I got to get right, you know, because last week I started doing it, so I got to get, you know. So no, it's not too late. These things are not too late. And if you guys are like me and you were like, because I was honest with women, you know, once if I met a girl like 2 or 3 times and I found her physically attractive, I always told her that directly. I always told her that. It just didn't work out. But you know what? The thing is if guys have played their cards right and they're making 6 figures at my age, or even like 4 years, 5 years older, females, they've said it online and they've said it in some sermons, but in the past they used to say the opposite in sermons and online, and they used to say the opposite in person. Like I overhear conversations of them doing the same now, but they prefer to have someone who's between, you know, around the same age, you know, 18 to 25. Like if they're like, your late teens to late 20s is when the females are in their prime. So I reckon early 20s would be awesome, you know, because I want to be a father in that. And they reckon that obviously if someone's earning 6 figures and takes care of themselves physically and is around the same age as them, then now that's what they want. But if someone is earning 6 figures and is doing everything he can to take care of himself physically, and he's, you know, between the age of 35 and 40, they'll pick him over the other guy who's doing everything he can to, you know, to keep his physical appearance and is around the same age as them. And the average person earns like, was it 55,000 a year here in New Zealand. So, you know, if you're getting a 6-figure income, you're earning double the amount of the average person. So people are trying to figure out their lives and figure out all this in their 20s, and well, I was. Didn't realize it. I just thought, yeah, this is the answer. No, learned a few things. This is the answer. No, but I learned a few things. No, this is the answer. No, but I learned a few things. And then you find out that all 3 of these different areas, or all 4 or 5, had aspects of the truth in it, and you had to take certain things from each one because they all had their good points and their bad points. They're good things and bad things in regards to how it's going to affect your life. So, it's never too late, guys. I never gave up in my 20s. I just had a bit of people pleasing. I really started to stop people pleasing. I was about 24, but then the guilt of not being a people pleaser had left by the time I was 30. But I was fighting it off since I was like 23, 24. But up until then, it was like, this person wants me to do this. Okay. Because I can't let these people down. Can't let this person down, even though they do nothing for me in return, and I've done 50 or 100 things for them. I'm not taking note, but I'm just looking back now. But at the time, I wasn't taking note. Times I bought them loaves of breads and packets of biscuits and drove them to church or rugby training or wherever it was. I was doing all these things, and they weren't doing it for me, but I wasn't taking notice of that. I was like, oh no, I'm going to let these people down. And I stopped doing that at about 23, 24. After that it was. But then I had the guilt. I had to deal with the guilt of not giving people everything they wanted until I was 30. And I've done that. So I'm off on my another Segway patrol, guys. See you all. Because I came in to drop off my bag and head off. And so why not do this? I didn't grab a coffee this time because I know that my workmates watch this, or colleagues, Some of them say nothing about it. Some of them get upset about it. Some of them bring up things I've said and share their opinion, which is pretty cool, And yes, I'm just say nothing about it, do nothing about it. So it's cool. Right. The reason why is because I didn't do that is because I, being the misplacing type person that I am, I'm not sure if I left it at work or at home, but I usually have a drink bottle that I put in here if I ever want to drink something. And obviously you guys saw a Coke Zero there because it is payday tomorrow. But I just grabbed it because I didn't want to go into the new world where they sell Gatorades and all this type of stuff, because I'm supposed to be on the job, which I am. And when you're not allowed to take that Segway into the concourse, and that's where the new world is. So, yes. And the thing is this, guys, that, I told you why. Alright, so I got that instead, so I don't know where my drink bottle is. Is it at home or is it at work? I don't know, but at least I got a spare one. It cost me, those are expensive ones because I didn't want to take it into New World because it cost me $4, but oh well, I've got a drink bottle there, and it's night shift, so it's not like I'm going to be like thirsty as, and I'll probably replace that. I'll replace it at least 3 times, fill it up with water and stuff about 3 times. Alright guys, see you. It's never too late.